Okay, so we've got a long opportunity here in the FTSE as well, taking it 7.5 because there's a swing at 6.5 there, so just adjusting an extra tick. So we'll see what happens here. So you're just looking for 11.5 there to make this trade safe. This last pullback within this current move down was 15 there, so we got a swing here that was 6.5 to 15, so 8.5. We've already surpassed that. 8.5 would be at 66.5. So we get another little test here. I'm going to move it behind this 6.5 to see if it can pivot around there. If it pulls back and pivots around there before getting there again, then I'd certainly be not doing it that way around. Okay, so we've got there again, so I don't want it coming back beyond this 6.5 now. So I'm happy to move that up rather than just do a lock-in. So you can see that this pullback here, 6.5 was also important here, so here and here. So I'm moving, just being a little bit more conservative with the way I place my stop. Okay, so we've got one off in the FTSE here, so we're just gonna be really tight on this because we're getting if it fails to get through, I mean, I'd personally, if I had more than 2 on here, I'd be thinking, okay, if it gets to 15 and it can't get through here, I'd be trying to take something off around there because it's just jumped. Okay, so 11 is now where that jump line jump line 4 is, sorry, 11.5. So let's just see if it closes there. I'm going to move it up behind the jump line 4. It does. Okay, another little jump. So it's actually at 12 the stop for this because it did do a big jump there. Yeah, remember your job is to manage your risk. You can't predict that it's going to do that, so don't worry that sometimes you take something off and then it goes. If you did the right thing, it doesn't matter. It's about taking those trades on a day in day out basis and being able to replicate them and build your money. So now the point is how much have you got left, and then you think about whether you can retain some sort of runner. So we're at 13.5 probably for this one as well, so we can move this to 12.5 for the stop. Certainly if it were to get above this the high for the day, I'd be maybe starting to think about running behind the jump line 9. So it's really up to you what you do right now. The drumline 9 and the drumline 4 are 3 points apart. You don't have to say take the drumline 4. They're not that far apart. However, I would also say, although there's a quick jump up here, we are actually trading within the range, and it could just be that we're back and forth deciding what to do. There you go, it's come right back through.